Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? Welcome everybody. Norman, welcome to the stream. Anime all day. How you doing? What up, Decayin? Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, I am a fucking mess today. Holy shit. I am sweaty as fuck right now. Just spent an hour in the bathroom trying to fix my bathroom vent. Or my bathroom fan. Here. Yeah, that shit was that was not easy, and I still haven't fixed it. Does that sound always play when you're ready to start? No, I have a Stream Deck. I have the buttons ready for it, so I just decided to start stream like that today. I can do an observation hockey sound. I can do Nani. What else do I have? Oh, I have this one.
Like and subscribe.
I have this. Those are all the ones I have so far. But holy shit, I am dead. So my bathroom fan stopped working, or I mean it works, but like it's completely busted. So I got me this thing right here, so I can replace it. And I had it all installed, and that shit just wouldn't work. And I'm not sure why, so I had to rush. I had like 10 minutes left, so I had to like remove everything, remove all the new stuff that I had installed, put back in the old one, because I didn't have time to like figure it out. So right just now I was just reading the manual, and apparently it's not that it doesn't work, it has a delay of 50 seconds. So after stream I have to do the whole shit over again. My bathroom is a fucking mess right now. So yeah, that's nice. Gonna be reading the chapter right now, covered in sweat. I'm straight up all sweaty, like I didn't even have time to like change clothes or to take a shower. So yeah, it is annoying, but on the other hand, it is kind of my fault. It is my fault. Chapters Crazy W? Alright, we shall see. We shall see. So we left off with Chihiro finally about to face off against Soga. I'm curious where all this will take us. And also, I have a bit of nephew fears uncle. Yeah, that is what's happening, isn't it? So I have a bit of a... I have to take back my words of what I said a couple weeks ago, because of a certain chapter of Kagurabachi. Wait, what the fuck? What is... No! That was something that happened. Wait, what is this? Okay, let me try it differently. That was something that I called unrealistic, because I thought it was unrealistic. Let me see if you guys can spot what I'm talking about. You can see anything? No, I know. I'm still pulling it up. So that was something that I mean, it wasn't like a huge critique. It was just something minor that I was like, doesn't really feel realistic. And then yesterday I went out to a certain bar with friends. A bar with a rotary phone facing the customer. So the exact thing that I had mentioned, the exact thing that I had criticized for not being realistic just happens to exist in real life. Because that's what it was during. It was at Sushi Guy's place in the chapter. He had been rung up. He had been rung up, or no, he had been rung up at the bar with the phone. Yeah, with Shiba, exactly. It was with the Sushi Guy at the bar. He had been rung up, or at least he was about to get rung up, and it was this exact situation. And my critique was, why is there a phone on the bar facing the customer? And I was kind of went on a rant that was an odd choice, an odd thing to draw, because that like I was like, why would anyone design it like that? And lo and behold, I gotta eat my words. It actually exists. So yeah, but it makes it. Yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, it is what it is. Let me pull up some One Piece music. I thought she was expecting so Newsy moved to move the phone. Maybe. Hold up, let me just do this real quick. Also, before I start, how's stream? How's the quality? Everything sound good? Now let's pull up the chapter. Manga Fire. With the Kagurabachi. And the chapter is called... Oh, hold up. Why is it so zoomed out? That's weird. Enten versus Magatsumi. Is it good to you? Okay, good shit. Alright, Enten versus Magatsumi. The last chapter we ended off with Chihiro. I'm trying to remember. Did Chihiro manage to block? Or did he... No. He pushed Soga to block. That's what it was. Alright, let's get started. Page 1. A lot of double spreads? Alright. We'll see. To a samurai, life is no more than fuel we burn for our ideal world. If our goals are different, we fight to the death, nothing more. But Chihiro, you're my sister's son. If possible, I'd prefer not to kill you. So they stand there in front of each other. I have to stop you. Fighting is my only option. Okay. Trying to figure out what happened there. Like the ground... ground just burst, pretty much. Jumped and it shake the ground. Is that what happened? Why is Soga... That's a weird way to jump for Soga. Or is that supposed to be Samura? Oh, no, yes. No, that's Samura. Oh, never mind. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's Samura. I only managed to recognize him because of the sandals. Okay, so the two shadows, they both jumped up. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, chapter 108, Enten versus Magatsumi. So they're way up in the air. Ooh, he's feeling the sensation in the Shinuchi. I think he's feeling the effects of Enten and its purpose. To destroy the enchanted blades. Don't attempt the impossible. You aren't fully healed, are you? So yeah, Chihiro's still trying to heal up as much as he can. Geeking from excitement. It is a dope panel. But we know who the stronger one is here, so it's more. To me, it's more not so, not necessarily a fight, but more so, how will Chihiro survive? That's my main takeaway of this whole thing. Against the Magatsumi's power to continually consume life force, Suzaku's restorative powers seem hardly stem the tide. There's a limit to its effect against the Shinuchi's cataclysmic power. As the Shinuchi is the true striker, the Magatsumi is in a different class from the other enchanted blades. Damn, Samura, what the fuck happened? Samura is already at his limit, just trying to maintain the status quo. On top of that, he applies only the barest minimum of Suzaku to himself, instead using its power to heal Chihiro. And then he says, "You're headed, excuse me, you're headed inexorably toward death. I'm making a wager." Oh, that is not a good sight. That is not a good sight, Samura. You weren't able to stand on the same field as you. Another translation for Shinuchi is True Strike. Ah, okay. Remember Samura was getting life drained? I mean, yeah, that's a constant, but it's not okay. So I guess he's being explained because he's focusing all his powers towards Chihiro. Okay, fair. The Enten's ability can dispel the Magatsumi's life-draining power, because the Enten was forced to counter the malediction. It is the only sword capable of taking on the Magatsumi. I mean, the sword is one thing, but you need a equally capable swordsman. In an arena dominated by the Shinuchi, he's the only one who dances freely. It's time to fulfill my mission. I wonder, since Chihiro, obviously he's not there yet in terms of sword skills, fighting skills, anything. If, let's say, Samura was the master of the Enten, and Samura clearly is like leagues ahead of Chihiro, would he be able to like stand up to Soga? Because if it's pure raw sword skills, without the enchanted blades, Soga shouldn't be that much further ahead compared to Samura, right? Or at least Samura should be able to like keep up, at the very least. I think he stands for sure. Like let's say like just regular swords, no enchanted blades, and they square off. Like he wouldn't get negative like he did right here. So if Samura has the Enten and facing, like he's the actual master of the Enten and facing off against Soga, I wonder how that would go. Because you would have a master swordsman with a sword that is made to counter the Shinuchi. Oh. Damn. It straight up looked like a Naruto page for a moment. Maybe you would remember the swords connect and resonate with the wielder. Hirohiko and play. So yeah, like the straight up shadow clone, but this is. I mean, these are after images, aren't they're not actual clones. So Samura just, not Samura, Chihiro just blitzing around him. Damn. Soga looking like he's in Ashura mode with the 3 heads. So yeah, Soga is just spinning around trying to block everything, or at least not trying, he's succeeding, blocking everything. Chihiro using his main strength, which is speed. He's using his bunk against Byakuya too. I don't know. I don't know anything about Bleach. Aren't the pen like this before? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think it was more so early One Piece, like with the Chunin exam when he fought against Neji. I think with like an overview of like all the clones attacking Neji. Even after facing Samura at his best, the Sword Master is completely unscathed. His reaction speed is completely off the charts. So we have... I'm pretty sure that's Akka. The Akka fish. Soga notices it. Oh yeah, it is Akka. Dragonfly. Akka. So he aims for Chihiro. Oh, Dragonfly is the cannon, isn't it? Yeah, it is the cannon. So whenever he aims, is a cannon attack. A defensive technique. Akka allows Chihiro to absorb the foe's powers and wield them as his own. Through that process, he discovers how they function. And they're moving so fast that the rubble is still falling. Apparently, the Magatsumi's power isn't complex. It activates by channeling black energy into various forms. Those forms are infinite in number. Even with Dragonfly, which requires barely an interval, it's a force so intense that Akka can't fully absorb it. Probably the last Suzaku was right at the limit. If I sustain another critical wound, it's over. Okay, Chihiro. He's holding on. It seems that the Magatsumi's fundamental irregularities could be dispelled, but when its power is condensed into shockwaves and slashing attacks, that doesn't seem to hold true. In which case, what's happening is, unlike the Enten's Kuro, which fires a slashing attack, it slashes through space itself. As a result, there's almost no lag after he swings the blade. Wait, hold up. My brain just did not register that. Unlike the Enten's Kuro, which fires a slashing attack, it slashes through space itself. Okay. So the Kuro is essentially an air slash. Dio, fuck off. You're being annoying. But the Shinichi range slash, it's essentially instant. It's as if the Shinichi just grows like endlessly and it's like an instant slash. You're being annoying. Come on. Even if his attack is even a millimeter off, when he moves through mid to long range distances, the gap grows, making it extremely hard to read. If his attack is even a millimeter off, when he moves through mid-air to long range, Yes. No, it's exactly as I said. No, yeah. It's as if the sword just grows, but it's invisible. Its slashes are impossible to evade. It even took down Samura. Grows in a cone? Wait, is that actually what is happening? Because was it Dragonfly? Yeah, the Dragonfly attack. It's a cannon, but it's also instant. Almost as if the sword grows instantly. Except we don't see it. Dragonfly seem to point in one. No, that's what I'm saying. So, what can I use here? I mean my actual. Oh, here. So if I point this like right there, let's say I point it right this, and I use Dragonfly, it's not a slash, but a thrust because the sword actually grows that way. So it just so you just aim towards something, and the sword kind of just grows instantly. Now the sword growing, it's the cut slash grow. They grow with distance. No, but the comparison that I'm making is as if the sword is growing. That's why it's instant. So like with an air slash, you slash, and then like the shockwave comes after. Dragonfly is a thrust. Yeah, exactly. I compared it to a cannon earlier because it's essentially oh my god, it essentially is like a cannon. you just aim your sword and it just shoots. Yo, what up, the Chosen? I think that's the first time I've seen you. Welcome to the stream. Not talking about Dragonfly? I mean, I was talking about Dragonfly. So Dragonfly is a thrust. Its slashes are impossible to evade. It even took down Samura. Butterfly. Now what is Butterfly? From the moment he swings his blade, the time it takes the slash to race through space is so infinitesimal, the word instantaneous fails to capture it. When the attack is about to strike, the air whispers. Chihiro's eyes are able to perceive it. The blade's pathway is revealed. Dragonfly probably works the same. No, that's the comparison. No, that is literally the comparison that I was making with the sword growing. The blade's pathway is revealed, he says. Wait, when the attack is about to strike, when the air whispers. So that is... I don't think they share their abilities, so Dragonfly wouldn't cut space. I think cutting space, what Chihiro said, I don't think we're supposed to take that literally. I think that's essentially just a comparison that he's making. So, once again, slashes through the entire building. Seems literal? Like it's only affecting like physical things. Like it's not affecting like the actual space, the actual air. That's the weird part. We'd have to say compared to Chihiro slash. Yeah, but Chihiro actually cuts the air. It's essentially what it's an air slash. Like we cut really fast and like the air, he cuts so fast and so hard, it produces an air slash. So when you get hit, it's the air being so sharp that is slashing you. Because bigger with range? No, yeah, I get that. And Chihiro counters. What if that's just the effect of cutting space? I mean, I feel like if it was actually cutting space, we wouldn't just only see like the physical buildings being affected by it. No, Chihiro through energy at people is not air slash. No, yeah, you're right. But it's the same. It's the same concept. It's the whatever the power system is called, the spirit energy, whatever. But it works essentially the same. And the difference with Soga is that it's instantaneous, so there's no delay. It doesn't give you time to like dodge. But it also is contradictory because it's not instantaneous, really, because he hears the air whispering. But then again, I guess it is instantaneous because that's just the trajectory of as the slash is moving. That's what he's hearing. And he's able to perceive it. So Chihiro dodges, goes for a thrust himself. No, I get. No, I read. It's. I know it's said. That's why I'm saying it. We're talking about it's being cutting through space itself because it was mentioned in the panel. Chihiro himself said it. But I'm holding on to fully buying into that until he fully understands it. If he fully understands it and he doesn't change his opinion, fair. But he's still like he has. It's the first time him actually encountering it. So there is always a chance that he might see it differently, if that makes sense. So Soga blocks it or parries it. Ooh, okay. Close. First blood? Or, I mean, not first blood, because both Samura and Chihiro have been bleeding like crazy, but you get the idea. He reacted to Butterfly, to the Swordmaster. Chihiro and the Enten are a real threat. He wipes his cheek. Pardon me. I see. So it appears you are also a samurai. I guess that means he's not gonna be holding back anymore. What in the... So he slashes. It makes contact with... It looks like Chihiro's chest has been hit. and it's his body twisting, or less, not twisting, but like his body like turning for the slash. And I'm trying to like follow the movements of the hand, because this obviously is an after image of how fast he was going. This is the final position right here. Because it kind of tripped me up at first, because right here, at first it looked like he was grabbing the blade of Enten. But that obviously did not happen. It was just how fast he was, like, how fast his slash was. And it's being showcased right here. In Japanese, he states you are also willing to risk your life for your ideals, but that's what he said the first chapter about Samura. So, he's hit. I didn't grasp his unparalleled... I still didn't grasp his unparalleled genius. His untouchable mastery of the sword. This is what I was... This is what I was trying to say. Obviously, he said he's cutting through space. I get that. But this is what I was questioning. Like, did he actually fully understand it, or is that a calculated guess that he was making? Because right now he's realizing, damn, I still don't know, I still don't realize, I still don't grasp what he's about. On that level, yeah, exactly. That's why I said at the beginning of the chapter, like, to me, this is not a fight. I'm not looking at a fight. I'm just looking at how Chihiro will survive this. A swordmaster ability, Akko, only understand ability. Swordsmanship level? No, yeah, I get that. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's all connected. It's all not his abilities, but the abilities are an extension of his swordsmanship. You could not exclude the abilities without the swordsmanship. Like, if he was a shit, if he was not a swordsmaster, if he did not have his skills that he has, he would not be able to, like, do the shit he was doing. Sorcery, would I understand? Okay, I see what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is they're connected. That's the powers of, or like the abilities of the Shinichi. They're amplified so much more because of Soga's swordsmanship. Like, his skill is at such an insane level that it just only amplifies the abilities of the sword so much further ahead. I still didn't grasp his unparalleled genius, his untouchable mastery of the sword. So you can understand the ability, but if you don't grasp the actual skills, it's not gonna matter. Oh gee, what the fuck is that? Hey, yo, what? Okay, this was a scenario that I never even considered. What the? Okay. Like, this isn't supposed to happen. Like, how do you break? How do you break something that is made to break you? Also, that look is fucking insane. Just the slash so powerful. And from that position, that is not the EI. I mean, it is. He's grabbing it as if it's the EI stance. But he was against using it, so I wonder. Before I continue, where is it? Oh, this is what I was looking for. Because he did feel the same sensation that Samura had felt when he faced off against Chihiro. Like he felt the true nature of Enten, what its purpose is. Like the same sizzling sound effect that Samura had felt. Look at the fast battle with Chihiro around him. Look at the fast battle with Chihiro around him. Chihiro also switches sword stances, like with the Shadow Clones page. So that's EI. Yeah. I mean, they're mostly EI stances, but it does look like he's switching around. And as for Soga, in this panel, Soga seems to be using overall the same stance. Anyway, let's. Okay, so we're back at. Okay, this. I still don't know what to make of this. Like, I never even considered it. Like, because I never considered this because it felt like it could not happen because of what Enten is. Ever since we got introduced to Enten's true nature, its true purpose, to me, this was off the table. Like, this was never going to happen. Next page. Flashback. Creating the Enten. The heart's on the left, right? And just pierces them through the heart. Wild. There's an old theory going back to a panel with Hokuzono. Chihiro still has the top part of Cloud Gouger. I was thinking about that earlier, yeah. Because when I saw this, I had to think about the Cloud Gouger part still being somewhere. So the theory is Chihiro will forge the blades together. Is that even possible? And if that's the case, if it is possible, what's stopping him from doing that with the other enchanted blades? Just for combining all the enchanted blades into N10. Also goes into the mythology of fishes becoming dragons. Oh, the koi fish thing. Yeah. So the Magikarp Gyarados thing. Imagine dual wielding and he learns off a Natsuki. Dual wielding EI would be crazy. I mean, that's Zoro's technique, I think, in One Piece. He does have a, like, he has the EI son, like the Shichi Son Son, like the EI line song. But he also has the double. I think that was Tiger Hunt? And it's like instantaneous. Whereas like two swords grab it like on each side. Time for training arc? I don't know what kind of training you're thinking about, but like, this shit needs the hyperbolic time chamber because Soga is now like free to go whatever he wants. But so you're essentially saying the, oh my god, I didn't, damn, the fish, oh my god, I'm so dumb. The fishes of N10, they're koi fishes. And that's the, wow, yeah, that's the mythology. A koi fish turning into a dragon. Interesting. Like, what would, like, how would that happen? So now we have two pieces, two blades that are broken. Cloud Gouger, the blade half is still unused. Now N10. Cloud Gouger was a lightning-based sword, combined with the water style of N10. You could, if that's the logic that Hokuzono wants to go with, it could get pretty devastating. It would only amplify Chihiro's speed. But I'm not sure. Lightning, water, and ice. Like, if that's the case, then just straight up, what's stopping Chihiro from forging all the enchanted blades into N10? Like, that would have to be some kind of limitation. And of course, the big stab. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, he just actually straight up put his hand on his chest. Yeah. Not sure how he's gonna get over this. Like, what will Soga do? For the training arc, we either get Shirakai, Subaru, and the girl wielder. Probably Subaru and some backstory from him, I guess. Maybe. It's more so that my point is more so that, like, what kind of training could even fix this? At least in a short amount of time. Because he learned the EI pretty fast. Itso Shirakai? My guess is on how he survives is Samura puts his Sudoku and all. Yeah, that's the only way I can see it happening. Because Samura is already at death's door, and right now Chihiro is too. Samura at full health, I think he would be able to heal Chihiro in this case, even in this situation. But in the condition that Samura is right now, yeah, it's gonna be taking a lot of him. Man. Okay, that's some crazy shit. Like the Enten breaking to me is wilder than Chihiro being stabbed. Because to me, there was no way Chihiro was going to win, or at least defeat Soga, because of the obvious skill gap. But Enten breaking is just damn. Never even considered it. Your heart is on the left. Right, but yeah, the heart is on the left side. I mean, it's not like completely on the left side, like on the center left. Puts his hand on it. And just stabs him. Man. Alright. So where do we go from here? Like, no, straight up, where do we go from here? Because this supposedly is still not Soga's real body. Because Soga still needs to be pulled out of the prison. Like, I'm not sure how long he's... Like, I'm not sure... I don't think this body change or whatever this is, I don't think that's permanent. Otherwise, it would be pretty fucked up for Yura. Also, would kind of be funny if that was... If the change was permanent, that would be kind of funny. But I don't think that's the case. I think that's the only saving grace that the Kamonabi has right now. That this body change is temporary, which will give them more time to either recuperate or just anything. Are the guys saying the part 2 Joseph... wait, are the guys saying the part 2 Joseph thing of give me 30 days, but I think we need a training arc? I mean, training arc is fine, but my whole issue is, like, how are you going to have a training arc if this fucker is just roaming free? Because his goal is the malediction. He has the Shinuchi, but like I said, the only saving grace is that this is not his real body. Or at least, it's not him really there. The body change has to be different. It has to be temporary. I don't think it's Like, if it's permanent, that would be kind of wild. And also, do not forget, like and subscribe. So guy's too strong for now. He has to turn. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, he has to go back into the prison. And like, what effect will this have on Yura too? And Yura was near death right before Soga changed. So if he changes back, will Yura just go back into his near death state, or will he be fixed up? And where the fuck is the where the fuck is the hat guy? The arc is almost over. It's almost finished. Where the fuck is he? Dude started digging like half a year ago. He still hasn't come up. So yeah, for some reason, I wouldn't be surprised if Yura is just dead. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. But the only reason why I'm dismissing that is because Soba did Soba Soba Soga did say that he's going to give him a body. Liberates the Dokuzuna good? Well, wish I could say the same. I'm just back to being completely exhausted. But yeah. It's all kind of funny how they always kept Haruki at a like in an injured or non 100% state because he was too broken. Because his ability was way too broken, but like he would have been useful here. I don't think he would have been OP over here against Soga. I think he will give his body after dealing with Chihiro against Samura. Yeah, it's after yeah. I still don't know how this arc will end. Because the Hishaku, this is their strongest guy right now, even though he's not a Hishaku member, obviously. Take away Soga from the picture. Like, let's say this is temporary and there's like an actual timer. And it expires in, let's say, 5 minutes. Goes back into the prison. The fuck is the Hishaku gonna do? Sure, Samura and Chihiro are out of the picture, but there's still a fuck ton of Kamunabi members that aren't even active in this arc. So Soga has to carry the Hishaku right now. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it here. I still gotta make me some dinner and meal prep for tomorrow. Got a busy ass day tomorrow. Kamunabi still got Shiba and Hiyuki. I mean, Shiba is pretty much done for. Like, he's completely gassed out. Yeah, Hiyuki is an issue for. I mean, but not. I don't think she'd be an issue for Soga. Unless there's other. Geez, I can talk. Unless there's other players that haven't been introduced yet. And of course, dude with the hat. He might also be a saving grace for the Hishaku. She's enchanted blade level, so your swords are not. You know, that's what I'm saying. But like the biggest issue right now is Soga. But if Soga goes gets taken out of the picture because he goes back into his body, then she'll be a huge problem for the Hishaku. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here. We'll be back next week, obviously. Wednesday, I'll be reading more Tokyo Ghoul. We're deep into the second half of Tokyo Ghoul right now. I'll be doing a special One Piece stream on Friday. And that's about it. Hope you all have a good one. I'll be seeing you hopefully for Tokyo Ghoul on Wednesday, and if not, I'll see you just whenever. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And peace out.